Hello YouTube, Michael Constantine here. I want to tell you why my wife cut my face. She's dead now. I want to tell you why she did it. She had severe mental illness and emotional trauma from being abused by her father. Sexually assaulted while sleeping with drugs, and from domestic violence from the same. I had no idea that was going on. I told her about a show that I was watching. This show was called Naruto. Some people are familiar with that anime. And I said, hey, look at Sasuke's headband and the headbands of these other ninja. That slash through the forehead protector means that they have been excommunicated, or they're no longer affiliated. They're rogue ninja. Their village no longer accepts them. And she told me, I hate anime. I absolutely hate those shows. I didn't think anything of it. Now, the ninja's village is like their family. Their family lives in their village. If they ever had a family, that's where they would find it, in the village that they came from. Most of the time, anyway. So I go to sleep. This was in 2012. And at the time, around that same year, my father died. And her sister moved out. She was living with us. She moved out of the apartment we were renting. I suspect that my wife was pretty mad that her sister moved out. I forced her to move out because I caught her sleeping with a gun under her pillow. I'm like, we have a little kid running around in here. What if he gets a hold of that gun? Is it loaded? And so I made her leave, not knowing why she had the gun there. It was never told to me, never shared with me. So one night I dream that I'm being attacked by someone. And I wake up swinging my fist down hard at the left side of the bed. I slept on the right, she slept on the left. I had no idea what the hell was going on. I didn't feel any pain or anything like that. And she just looked at me startled. I didn't realize what she was doing. I didn't even see that she was holding a knife in her hand. She started by cutting me at the top right there where that line is at. And I apologized to her, not knowing what was going on. And I went back to sleep. And while I was sleeping, she went back and she finished what she started. See that long line there? She came back a second time and she cut me. Now here's the reason why I didn't wake up when this happened. I didn't wake up because she had drugged me with a substance called diethyl ether. And eventually I'm going to tell the whole story about how all this came to be, what exactly it was that happened. This was what was being used on her by her father and probably other people as well to sexually assault her. It is a concentrated substance that you can find at most feed stores, and I'm working to get it so that that is not accessible to the general public. If it's not already been restricted, it will be. Something that rapists use to keep their victims asleep when they're engaging in sleep assault against somebody that they want to be with who wouldn't normally consent. It's an unheard of, uncommon type of farmer's anesthesia that used to be used on cattle and stuff like that, and to euthanize sick animals. They don't use it anymore. They would put a cone on the animal with the absorbent material in there, soaked in this stuff, and it causes respiratory paralysis and suffocation in extreme cases of exposure. And it causes you to have amnesia. So I couldn't remember her doing this for 10 years. after the fact. And by then, she had been dead for 5 years. She killed herself to be with her dad. On my birthday, no less. But the reason that she cut my face was to tell me that she did not accept me. That's what it was about. My supervisor at work was the only one who ever asked me about it. None of my family asked me about it. None of her family asked me about it. I suspect she told them. One day I'm going to name all these people. I couldn't get legal aid. I got denied 7 different times for legal assistance. I have a child who was attacked by this man, interrupting a sexual assault on his mother back in 2015, and we didn't know, well, I didn't know what the hell had happened to him at the time. I freaked out when I found him on the bathroom floor, though. I took him to an emergency room, and they transported him via special ambulance to an intensive care unit at Memorial Hermann. The man is dead. My spouse is dead. He escaped justice. There are others out there. And that's the reason I make these videos, is because I'm trying to change things. We shouldn't have been denied legal aid. Who denies a child that is attacked by a predator with chemicals legal assistance? You know, like, what the fuck is wrong with Lone Star Legal Aid? Seriously. What is wrong with the sheriff's department that denied us legal assistance? Victim services. That bitch threatened to hang up on me. You know? Why? It all happened in Texas. But that's the story behind why she cut me. And I still have not been able to get corrective surgery to this day. I'm pissed off about it. I haven't been able to get any kind of assistance whatsoever. And I can't make sense of why. I don't know what's going on that they would deny us, but I'm tired of being abused by people, and I'm going to stop anybody else who tries to abuse me or mine. It's going to be really bad for them, those people. I'm sick of it. Law enforcement doesn't protect victims. They've actually given me more tickets and citations since I left my home where we were subjected to violence from her. And more than any time in my life, essentially. They've ticketed me and harassed me. I've had more than 30 visits from those bastards, from people affiliated with social services and law enforcement. And the irony is that I'm trying to stop the same people that they are. Not just the people from that group, but others as well, doing the same types of things. And it's insane because I can't figure out, why we were denied assistance. Not just once, but over a period of 5 years, until my house ended up in foreclosure, and I lost my life insurance and my financial investments, everything, equity, payments, savings, 401ks, IRA, all of it. And I haven't been able to make progress or headway on the situation in 7 years. It's really frustrating for me. I don't know why things turned out so badly. I don't know what to do about it. I wish we had been able to get some kind of financial compensation so that we could buy another home or anything. If you're a lawyer, please contact me. Informingyounow@yahoo.com. Like this video if you can relate. Thank you.